What's up, guys? BenSamulakTV here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking time to check out this video of why is your manifestation not coming into reality? Why is it not happening? And so to me, I think one thing we don't understand when we are, trying to let our subconscious, thinking and feeling as if it's, your wish has already been fulfilled, your imagination or your burning desire, as Napoleon Hill would say, whatever that is that you are believing to be your reality. Why is it not happening? Like I've been watching some different YouTube videos, and some people are like, just imagine yourself already having $1 million and just feel it and go to sleep, believing it and seeing it happen, and that it's, living in the reality of what you want rather than what's happening. And you're wondering, why is this not happening, right? But it's not like, to me, you have to understand that, what you're doing by, how can I explain it? By imagining and believing and feeling as if you've already, have what you're imagining, or whatever that is, your burning desire for your life, for yourself, your, the wish fulfilled, the reality you want, however you want to call it. Right now it's like you are living, in this, say you're in a video game and you're just a nominal character. You're just kind of going through the motions, going through the video game, and you're not even like really, you're just not even a player. You're just, I don't know what they're called. I forgot. There's that movie right now that's out, that came out a little bit ago. And he's just a computer guy. And then eventually he actually starts to like be able to have consciousness, and he's trying to like, act within the game. And he's not even a person. He's not even an avatar. He's just like the, some just computer program person that's just supposed to do their thing, but he kind of gains consciousness. That's kind of like you. So are us, when we actually, consciously start to take control of our mind and our, and start to implant in our subconscious the reality that we want. It's like you're upgrading your character. So your character in the game now has an upgrade. But what happens is, what people don't understand is, like, now you have to, your avatar, or whatever you want to call this, this thing, this person, this body that is carrying out the wishes of the seeds that you planted in your subconscious, to live this higher reality, this higher level of consciousness that you want, this reality that you desire, that you've been now trying to, wake up your subconscious, saying, this is the reality that I'm in, this is who I am, this is, I'm in this relationship already. Like they said, pretend you have the ring on for that marriage that you want to have. Just imagine the home that, that you're walking in, smell the smell of the new home, and just, you're already in it. Okay, you're not claiming you're going to have it. You already have it. And your subconscious then gets upgraded and says, okay, this, now I have to be a new person to be able to live out this reality. And that's what people don't understand. They think it's just going to happen cheaply, and that it's just going to happen out of thin air, like magic or something. But what has to happen is your our avatar, our body, the one that's carrying our soul and our subconscious and our mind, our spirit, needs to start to get into, get with the program. They have to get with the program. So our body now has to start to go through a transformation to be able to meet that level of, of reality of what you've implanted in your subconscious. You understand that? So just like the caterpillar, you're just a caterpillar right now going through life, but you want to become a butterfly. If you want to become a butterfly, you need to implant that into your subconscious, saying, I'm already a butterfly. I'm already there, and it's happening. But your reality has to catch up to what you've implanted in your subconscious, and your subconscious will help you get there. In that sense, you don't have to, once you've implanted that reality of what you want and what you're believing you're already living in, then your body needs to catch up. And so that's what's going to happen in the reality outside, has to help you catch up to where your new consciousness and your new reality will be. But so what I'm finding out is that people don't understand that then you have to go through the transformation to become the butterfly in this reality. That takes time. There's a process, and it's not easy. You want your relationship with your spouse to be better. For example, then let's imagine it's already there and we're already taking care of it. But why is our relationship not where we want it to be? Because there's something that we have to raise ourselves up on a higher level, first starting with our subconscious and then our reality. So we can't blame anyone but ourselves. We can't blame our spouse that they're not doing what we want. They're not meeting our needs. It's really on us. We need to let our body and our reality catch up with what we want our reality to be. So if you want your, wife to treat you a certain way, or your husband, why do you expect that's going to happen for free or cheaply? You have to change. If you change and you let yourself become the butterfly, go through the transformation, which happens because you've implanted that reality, you're believing it, that I want to have for example, a good relationship with my spouse now. Then you're going to have to see, once you implant that in your subconscious, that it's already happened. It's already the reality of it. And anything that starts to try to stop you from living in that reality, you need to reject it. You're not suppressing that bad feelings or anything, or living in a false reality. But what you're doing is you're letting the reality that you want direct and guide your life and be the thing that's motivating and driving you in this life to get to that level of where you want to be. So if the reality is, I believe that me and my spouse have this great relationship, that's the reality I'm living, it's already there. Then in this reality, you're going to have to go through a transformation. What's going to help you get there? Your subconscious will help you, but you're going to have to live it out. You're going to have to live out making up the difference of where you're at now, where you want to be. That still has to happen in reality, in this physical realm. And eventually you'll get to that, your subconscious and your spirit and your mind and your body, they'll get you to where you want to be, if that's what you're focusing on, and that's what you're letting motivate you, and that's what you're letting direct you in your life, is that what you want, that reality you want, you're living it, you're holding on to it, you're believing it. And as you do that, it's coming out, right? I want to have 1 million YouTube subscribers, right? That I'm going to believe, I already do. I'm going to sleep, imagining that and what it's like, and how I'm living that out, and how I'm feeling about that. I have 1 million subscribers, but then in this reality, it has to be lived out. Something, your subconscious is going to make things happen, but it's also you're going to have to do your part. I remember watching one of the YouTube channels I like, that actually got me, starting to think more about these kind of, whatever theology or philosophy or whatever. But one of them, his grandfather, he experienced this, happen in his life, and how it worked out for him, going to sleep, imagining his reality, and believing that it would already happen. And then it happened. But he said, like, one thing I caught in his interview, he said, if I wanted, $3 million tomorrow, if I wanted $3 million, I could have it. I already know it. I'm not a, but he said, I just don't, he almost said, I almost want to be careful that I don't want to like believe that, because I know what I have to go through to get there. So I caught it. He said, I know what I'm going to have to go through to get there. So many of us, many times, we are implanting our subconscious a reality that we want, but we don't realize what it's going to take to get there, what kind of relationships are going to have to be made and lost, what kind of effort is going to have to be put into that, what kind of, hardships and sufferings that may take place, and that, but your subconscious is going to be driving you to get there, because you've already implanted in it that this is the reality, and it's trying to catch up with what you've put into your subconscious and what you put in your spirit of what you want to happen in your life. You're taking control again of your life for the good of yourself and for man and for God, you're not doing it just for, to hurt other people, or you're not doing it just for your own selfish gain. This is something that, we want to live on a higher consciousness, a higher level of life, to help others, to help ourselves, to help our family, to help God, right? So this is what I think the piece of the puzzle some people miss. And that's why they're like, it's not happening. Yes, it may be happening, but you have to kind of like let it, like, go with it, right? Doors may open, people, whatever level you believe in this, how this works of, there's different levels of vibration, all this stuff of how we're all just energy. And if you're on that, if you lift your mind, your consciousness onto that level, you'll be attracted to other like-minded people and things. So that's going to happen, but we still have to do it. It's not going to happen just by magic or just by, you still have to meet those people. You still have to connect. You still need to work out those meetings. You still need to get up early, and you still need to make the calls, and you still need to work out put the deals together, and you still need to, interact with other people on YouTube. You want, you have that 1,000,000 subscribers, but you talk to someone who has 1,000,000 subscribers, you got to become who they are. And if you believe and say, this is my reality, your subconscious will get you there, but you're going to have to still get there and go through all the same things they did. It's not magic, but if you want to live that life, and that's the thing, is we have to believe we are there already. And if I want my spouse to treat me a certain way, just think about what you have to become for them to treat you that way, to respect you. Like, you're not there yet. That's why they're not respecting you, or that's why that person is not noticing you, or that's why you're not getting the position you want, or we should say, right? Because we are not the person that deserves that or can handle that position or a relationship or respect that we're looking for. And I'm starting to realize this. And so I realize it's on me. I need to first believe and really live and only let whatever, live with that burning desire, or that wish fulfilled, or that reality that I want, and hold on to it and live it. But in the process, I need to let myself get uplifted to be able to be a person who can be on that level to handle that life, that reality that I want. So there's still a process we have to go through. We have to become that butterfly, and that transformation sometimes is not always the most pleasant experience that we go through. But on the other hand, as you're going through it, to me, it's exciting to see, wow, this is happening. This reality is coming into fruition. And it is, and even though it's not always so easy, it really is very fulfilling to see it happening, and feel like see the wish fulfilled, or the life fulfilled, or the reality fulfilled coming into being. It's very, to me, it's very fulfilling and satisfying to have that happen. So even though it's hard, that's okay. There's, you can have a hard life if you don't do what you're supposed to, living as a caterpillar, or you can go through that hard process and become a butterfly. And it was hard both ways, but you have all the fruits of an enjoyment of what that butterfly gets to have. They get to fly around. They get to go live above all the things that a lot of people have to suffer with and deal with. They're above all that because they can fly. They can go up, and they're living above a lot of the things that other people have to deal with. So that's all I'm going to say. Hopefully that helped. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, support the channel as we continue to make videos to hopefully help everybody come into the reality they want. Stay positive, stay focused, focus on that wish fulfilled, on that burning desire of what you want, not on what you don't want, and let us all come, work together to see the reality that we want come into fruition and come into being. So thanks for tuning in, guys. BenSamulakTV. Hope that was you enjoyed the video. Take care. Bye.